Welcome back to SAXTHORPE. We are stood on the edge of our new field. We can see that we've got it being limed in the background and mulched just coming down here. Not long left to finish that now. I thought I'd just show you this little bit, sort of after the last episode. We've got all of this cultivated up. Cartech is back in the shed. Combine is parked up, ready for next harvest. So we'll let them crack on. We'll probably finish the liming in the morning, but I will see you in September. Well, it's the next morning, and we are just giving the fast track a bit of a rinse off before we start spud harvest. Haha. So we've got, if we just finish this bit off down here, we have got soybeans, barley and potatoes to get done. Not necessarily all in today's episode. I think the potatoes are going to take long enough. Now, if we just look behind us... Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. Hopefully the worker is going to refill themselves with lime. Come in. Is it working? No. Okay. Which point have we got selected? Seed, lime. Yeah, that's fine. So where is the point? Well, that's why then it needs to be at least there, I'd say. There we go, spot on. That can all carry on, so that will get... No, we want that one, and we need to turn that off. Cool, so that'll get refilled, go back to the field, and continue the job. We can now hop back in here, lose that menu, get ourselves attached to a trailer, and get some spud harvesting equipment leased, I think. Right, get that done. There we go. That can go to field 18. In fact, no, we'll drive it ourselves shortly. So we'll engine off. We'll head down to the field and get some potato equipment sorted. Well, we are harvesting spuds, finally. I did struggle until I read the or watched the instructional video on how to attach or how to make this header bespoke to potatoes. There's me just trying to drive into the crop and think it work, and then you have to buy a little add-on for £250 and connect it to the front of this header, and now it works. So yeah, read the instructions, watch the instructional video attached to Mr. Thor's mod. Now I don't want to be driving, I want to be controlling the speed, because this will go at nearly 40 miles an hour. And I am for quick potato harvesting, but that for me even seems a little too quick, especially when, you know, we're not in too much of a mad rush. We've got rain due about 10 o'clock, I think it said, so we will see how far we get. We've got a 60,000 litre capacity, which I don't think is too unreal or different from what the normal ones have. In fact, I think it's pretty similar. But yeah, everything is running smoothly. We've got the old voucher that's just refilled again, so that's fine. Hopefully that hasn't got too much left to do. It's first, oh dear. It's first liming, so it's going to cost us a little bit of money. But we're alright. We are okay for funds, and we do have ways to make more money if we need to. It's just not the optimum time for things. But filling up reasonably quickly, 54% already. Yield, not too bad. Bit rubbish down the bottom corner down there. Or the top corner, depending on which way you're looking at the field. But generally, I think at this pace, this size header is not going to be too painful. So first unload, or partial unload. Trailers hold 40,000, we hold 60. Is off, hopefully to tip into the bunker. The bale bunker. I don't see why it wouldn't, but hopefully it'll all work out hunky-dory. Liming is still going on. It's saying about 10 minutes left to do. It's quite it's quite bad. So yeah, I mean, lime is what, £2.5 a load, so not too bad. Not too bad. And if we take a quick look at time saving stock check, we've still potentially got, well, we've got an instant £272,000 if we need it. So yeah, we're not going to go bankrupt, let's put it that way. We might incur some leasing costs off this thing, because I reckon it's going to be waiting around until we can get another tractor on the job. Could potentially use the Fendt if yeah, we could potentially get the Fendt on the old other trailer, couldn't we? Let's get to the end of this pass. We'll just turn that off for a second and we'll watch to see if this works. Oh. That's got potential. Fingers, toes, arms, legs, everything crossed. I do remember having to get quite close up to that bunker there to be able to drive through it to pick it up. So okay, no, wrong one. We want that one, and we want just we had a small. We've had smaller trailers previous. That there. Are we even getting a trigger to? I don't think it's going to work. What we might have to do is break that. There we go. Bring that forward. That, okay, that works, nice. And then we can just attach that into there. Not quite not quite close enough, but that'll do. Good enough for government work. Right, so that's that fine. So we can go back to filling up the old Thor potato harvester. So as you'll see, we've now got the Fendt carting as well, which is keeping things moving along with the JCB. We have done 5, 6 headlands and now trying to follow the rows relatively closely as we open up the field, but it's going good. I like the fact that we're going just that 2-3 miles an hour quicker. Does seem to let us advance quicker, and that's a daft thing to say, but it feels like it's making a massive difference at the minute, which is good, because root crops can be tedious. But no, I really like this mod. It makes even just this one, where it's slightly quicker, makes things so much more palatable, I find. So what have we got? We've got the JCB back now, which is good. Fendt has cleared off. How much have we got at the minute? 273,000. I think we've got 70 something in there already, which would make sense because we do full load. So yeah, 200,000 litres off this field so far, which is pretty good. You can see the yield map, dark green, and you know, probably what, third of the field, so not too shabby at all. What I think we might, just trying to think what the plan should be. I don't, we might start harvesting possibly the barley, although that's going to then need baling. We'll see how we get on. We might start in the soybeans as get them off the field. We're going to have to plough this field as well, so yeah, the jobs are piling up, but at least we've got things like the hay and the silage done with, so we haven't got to worry about getting the cattle and the sheep's food in, which is good. I like this. I did say I'm not going to do potatoes unless I use a Mark Thor harvester, and yeah, here we are. So with this side of the field done, and I was having a look at the contracts that are available. I don't know why it popped into my head, but I thought, oh, I wonder why we've got one. While we've got the harvester, could we pick up a contract? Now, I'm not being too greedy, but this one here does look quite appetizing to do. It is sugar beet, so we'll need to buy the sugar beet add-on, which is fine. That's 250 quid. We'll have the leasing costs to deal with, but we'll get some sugar beet out of it. And I think it goes to our sugar mill, so yeah, we'll get the excess to produce through. So I think, depending on how quickly we get this done, we might take that contract. I think. Bear in mind it's going to rain soon as well. So when's the rain due? At 10 till 1-ish. Okay, right. We will crack on, get this done, and we'll see what time we have left, because then we can always harvest our fields in another game day. Should we need to? Well, we will need to if we take the contract, but yeah, let's give things a whirl and yeah, see how quickly we can get actually this field finished and potentially start the sugar beet contract. Well, a bit like Wimbledon, rain has stopped play. We're pretty much thunk. So yeah, I think this is for about 3 hours. So yeah, I'll see you after a short break. So back underway after about a 3-hour break, and that deformation and that amount of stuck is just right. I do hope that FS25 is, I think it's going to be a similar amount of that, hopefully. We know that they'll disappear over time as well, so yeah, the fact that it just stops and cannot harvest anymore just because it's so low down is pretty darn cool. I like that. It's a good use of the mud mod. So I think the plan is hopefully that the the JCB and the Fendt sort themselves out. Hopefully we've still got a worker sat in there. Yes, we have. Thought they might have cleared off after the rain break. But we're not far off done now. So we will definitely start the sugar beet contract. Like I say, it's probably not going to be for the money. It's more to get the sugar beet and potentially the fact that we can get some sugar out of it and maybe start up the old dessert factory again, get some jam made, because that was a pretty good sign light to be in, so I don't see any harm in that. It's not something that we were having to really go and manage that much, that we were having to play pallet simulator, but yeah, I think it'd be worth getting it going again. Decent use for the strawberries, so yeah, that sounds like a plan. I mean, we've got what? It's hard to judge. Probably 4 up and downs left now. Nice short runs, so should not take us long to finish this off. But enjoyed this. These this mod pack. I know there's the others, but I prefer using Mr. Thor's. Just make root crops that much more interesting. One thing I hope they do attempt to improve is the texture that's left on the field post well, any root crop harvest, really. They're all just as, I don't know, flat, I suppose. I don't know what you would do to improve it. That's well beyond my knowledge and capability, but I don't know. It looks like a carpet, doesn't it? But it is what it is. Can't change it now. But like I say, maybe, hopefully, it's something that will get improved in the new game. I think we're going to see, hopefully we see a lot of things like that get a bit of an upgrade. But yeah, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. There we go. I like this as well. It seems to have better visibility than the others. I'm not sure if that's just because I haven't used one for a while, but certainly you do seem to be able to see where you've been, or where you're going more. I think it's a slightly wider header maybe, which does help things. There we go. Lovely jubbly. 3 little rows left. And there we go. Done. We can turn that off, get that opened, which will trigger the JCB. There we go. Which will then allow the fence to clear off. And jobs are good done. Don't drive straight towards me. There we go. It's actually behaved very, very well, I have to say. Let's just take a look at what we've got so far. So 320,000. That's 360 plus 53. 360, 530, 513,000 litres. 500,000 litres off this field. Not bad going at all. What we'll do, in fact, there we go. We will, let's think about what we want to do. So lower down, no, lower that down, switch to that and press Q. There we go. That's the potato header or heading element removed. We can now set. No, let's go and empty first, just in case it does something interesting with the crop inside. So we'll go and drive ourselves to the bunker, tip these, and then we'll crack on and start the sugar beet harvest. So inside the mod pack within the store, so this is the one we had before. I've sold that now, so as it not to get confused or whatever. It's only 250 quid. So we want the sugar beet add-on, so we can buy that. Working with standard, yeah, there we go. This is actually a very clever way to modify what the harvester does. So if we walk up to it, we can pick it up, and if I just show you this side, lower header first, then attach here. So we want to be there, and we put it about here. Get into the harvester and just pull forward. We should see, he says. There we go. That's that. And now we can lift it up. No. Lift it up. Hold it up. And head to the field just across the road to start the sugar beet harvest. Now what we'll do first is we'll get the headland done. And we will cart that as required to, assuming that's the entrance there. No. Is it? Let's have a look. The waypoint's down here. No, it looks like it's gonna be down here, which is fine. Right. Back to the harvester, and I shall see you in the field. So the first load off of the field, and what I need to do is work out where we want to be going. I'm pretty sure that if we go from this point here, come on, over a point for me. There we go. Back a little touch. That one. Come on, one more. There we go. We can link that to that. Pull forward. I'm pretty sure the tip point is... Let's lose. Wait a second, is it here? So if we go a bit more there and name that. No, is that the right one? That one. There we go. Target name is Sugar Mill. There we go. Super. Then what we should be able to do is if we swing this way, connect back into this route, turn off of record, and we'll just follow it round as if we were gonna drive it. That's actually quite good. It should go back to the field. Right, so what we can do now is sugar mill tip. No. Where are you? There. Field 17, sugar mill tip. Lovely jubbly. Hopefully. There we go. It's picked up the trigger. Don't need none of that on. And what we can do then, once it's saved, is hopefully we should see... Aha, yes, delivered. So we are delivering it to the right place, which is always helpful. Lovely, jubbly. 40,000 it's delivered. Only 978,000 to go. Now, it shouldn't be appearing in there. Good. Fine. Super duper. Right, that's on that. That's on that. We can now go back to here and continue with the contract. So you might just be able to see the Fendt heading off in the distance. We are helping out, so to speak. Headlands are done. We did 6 headlands. First set of lands to the right of us are done. We've also roped in, I'm not sure it's back yet, the Valtra with the Richard Weston. I just dumped the remaining brewer's grain on the floor near the silage bale, so it'll be alright. It's undercover and all that jazz. So, yeah, it's just, we are progressing. We have delivered about a third. Yeah, nearly 40%. Steady progress, like I say. It just seems to be... The tractors seem to be stalking the harvester when there's not really any need. Like they'll be driving around the crops, repositioning themselves, and the auger's not even out. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. So yeah, hence why I'm taking over and helping out. And also the red line is appearing on the harvester when unloading, which is, I don't know whether that's intended or not, but it's no biggie. It doesn't matter. It's not affecting performance or anything like that. I just wonder if that's maybe what is causing the tractors to misbehave slightly. But of course it's working fine. No issues there. Did tweak it a little bit around the back of the dessert factory, just to bring it slightly away from the wall, which should help the tractors navigate back out. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there slowly but surely. There's another 80,000 litres on the way. The Valtra is stuck. Okay, not quite sure why it's gone quite so close. Let's sort that out. Yeah. What's the old cornering speed? Well, it's not that then. Interesting. Right. Give it another go. Send it off. Job's a good one. Well, we've just popped up at 90% complete on the contract, 88% delivered. So when I last looked, there was just over 40,000 litres to deliver. So that is 40,000 of it. We should have somewhere, there it is, there's the fast track sorting itself out. I've understood now why, what are they doing? Why the tractors were stalking so much. It's the harvester calling the workers, and because it was taking, because they were shorter runs, it was not filling up quick enough, if that makes any sense at all. So whereas now that'll fill up in 2-3 passes, it was taking 20 passes, so the tractor was just driving around trying to line itself up because the harvester recorded it. So no issue at all. Right, so we've got the voucher is on its way back, the fast track is getting loaded, and job is a good one. So we should soon see this number here increasing, and we can, no, we don't want to buy it. We'll activate it, ready. Yeah, it'll say materials missing, but bothered. So yeah, 96% delivery progress, which is good. 88% field progress, marvelous. So I think what we do is that is not far off delivering now, the Fendt. That's good. The voucher has actually really helped out. Having that extra trailer, 30 something thousand litres, 36,000 litres, is it? It's yeah, been very beneficial. So hopefully, just trying to look at what's what. We could, yeah, the fast track will just follow the harvester now until it gets called again, which is okay. Well, my deepest apologies for the end of that clip. For some reason I pressed one of my macro keys that I've been using on the keyboard for streaming, and yeah, we went to a stream starting screen and it cut my mic, so I'm very, very sorry. I think we were just rabbiting on about it nearly being ready to nearly complete, let's put it that way. So we've got the fast track is now off on its way to the sugar mill. That's good. The Fendt is on its way back. Voucher is parked up here. So we could, in fact, take over this one, couldn't we? Give ourselves something productive to do and keep my hand away from buttons that it should not be pressing when trying to record a video. So as we start heading towards dusk, I delivered the last load out of this trailer, and even though we had over delivered, it didn't appear, in fact I don't think it appeared, no, it did not appear in the production factory sugar mill. I think because we had not quite finished the actual contract, so we've stopped delivering. So we got full voucher trailer, full trailer on the Fendt, and then we'll take whatever we get out of here, and then we'll claim the money and deliver that to the sugar mill. What I might do is keep, I don't think we need it. Cows can have potatoes, sheep can have the potatoes. Yeah, we'll just send it all to the sugar mill, I think. Is that done? Is it finished? Let's see if it'll unload, and then it'll probably come up as job complete. There we go. Nice quick unload. Job's a good one. And it has There we go. Lovely. So what we can do now is, if we go into here, we can sell that, and we can return the harvester and the header. There we go. And then, once it's saved, we can collect. Job's a good one. Not too shabby. So we're up on where we started the day, really. And we've got 40, probably about 100,000 litres of sugar beet. Which is not too shabby at all. So, as the sun is going down, look how bright that is. The shadows falling. We'll come this side. Oh, it's bright again. So, that is where we're going to call it for this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.